Hey everybody, welcome to Speed Gaming. Welcome to another qualifier for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer tournament within SGL 2022. This is the online portion of SGL, and we've got some fantastic runners today to showcase some excellent Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We've got the Salty Sponge, also known as Sponge, 2-time second place in the main tournament, versus Wooden Barrel, who doesn't play many races, but streams so much. Such a good streamer. Streams so much content. Plays a lot of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. So.
I like barrels.
Hey, chat.
Hi. Hello, chat. How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
I had to finish getting my coffee. Why am I having coffee at 2 in the afternoon? Because I can.
I mean, I've got coffee here, and it's what, like 7 o'clock here, so I love coffee. Alright, we're about 15 seconds away from beginning. So
Seconds? I thought we had a couple more minutes left. Wait a minute.
Nah, we're starting soon.
we're starting early? Alright, that's fine.
So we're gonna have random spawns. If people who aren't aware, we need to collect the 3 spiritual stones, and we need to collect the shadow and spirit medallions for us to win the game. So let's look forward to that. Where do you think we're going to be starting, Shark?
We're starting?
Where do you think we'll be spawning?
Oh, where do we think we'll be spawning? You know what? The Zora's River waterfall thing. Nice. That's a great starting spawn.
Let's see what we get. Okay, Temple of Time.
Ugh, Hyrule Castle's foolish, Skull Mask is dead, the Valley is for Auras and a piece of heart, and Pierre's smoking.
Okay, a good bit of information there. Valley, whether runners are actually going to go towards Valley as Shell to pick up Feroz Wind, I doubt it. And Hyrule Castle Foolish isn't the best of information, so not the greatest of Temple of Time hints today. And here we are with a very standard start. Both runners are heading towards Adult CAC. There's loads of Sphere Zero checks. Sphere Zero meaning we can obtain it without any items, and there's a song here as well, so that'd be good to get.
Oh yeah. CAC, oh CAC, Kakariko. We all love Kakariko. Whatever you call it, CAC, Kakariko. Water is wet. Whatever you call it, chat.
I know somebody who calls it.
There's bound to be something here.
I know somebody who calls it Kakariko.
I want names. You can DM me the name later, but I need names, Chuckles. I know who I'm having for dinner tonight, Chuckles.
Imagine calling it Kakariko. Right, man on roof. Let's go. First item, and it's a bow.
Oh, let's go!
Bows are good. We need a bow to beat the game. Need to fire the light arrows somehow.
I was gonna point out. Oh, Fire Temple's Way of the Hero. I'm going on like 5 hours of sleep. Okay, I've been up for since 7 a.m. It is now 2 in the afternoon, and I'm going off of 5 hours of sleep.
The life of a college student. Must be nice.
I didn't take my medicine either, so my ADHD's in full swing. I apologize in advance, chat. This is gonna be one fun commentary, and I apologize to Chuckles, who has to sit through this.
It's gonna be a roller coaster film.
If I don't crash by the end of this, I'm going to crash right after this. And there's Bolero! Hey, you know that Fire Temple that was Way of the Hero? Here's Bolero.
Yeah, Fire Temple, that's Way of the Hero, and also, what else was it? There was Pierre. Pierre is dead, so we don't even need to
Pierre's a
think
key.
about needing... Oh, well, yeah, key, dead, whatever. We'll have enough keys by then, surely. Surely we will.
Right, definitely won't need Pierre. No.
Interesting that Barrow decided to get the health. You'll see quite a lot of runners avoid picking up health, because picking up health is slow, but having a heart container early on, especially for Way of the Hero Fire, would be quite powerful.
Yeah. Just a stick for shooting some rupees. A stick.
So we know that Barrel is a fantastic...
Stick?
What? Say that again.
Do you say stick or stick?
You're saying the same word.
No, I'm not.
Stick?
Stick or stick?
Stick!
It's stick, right? It's definitely stick.
So Barrel only found out about the tournament a couple of days ago. So I can't imagine Barrel has done much practice of this, but Barrel is a constant streamer of this game. Always does a lot of five dungeon, on his stream, so not worried about him being rusty or anything.
Doesn't he also do 69-piece Triforce Hunt? And oh, we have a big chest.
Probably.
It's a tunic. Free shirt.
Free clothes.
Oh, Chuckles, I do have to tell you, complete off topic here. I got yelled at by my English teacher the other day for spelling color. Or, well, no, it wasn't color, it was tires. Wrong, apparently.
How do you spell tires?
With a Y, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's how I would spell it.
I do the British spelling of it, and I got yelled at for it. I'm like, it's not my fault I lived in England.
I mean, we do spell things correctly in every essence, so...
Right, because color spelled with a U, not an O.
Put U's in everything. Alright, Barrel picking up the shirt, while Sponge is doing the classic damn pay race, doing graveyard after CAC. Again, these are early sphere locations.
I've blended the two of them together at this point. CAC is now graveyard, and graveyard is now CAC.
Yeah, it's just the exact same locations.
The tracker ate Sponge's shirt. Are you sure my cat didn't eat Sponge's shirt? She has a habit of doing that.
Also, your cat loves Sponge, so...
She does!
She'd be loving this today.
She's not here, but if she was, she'd be all over my keyboard. I'm just happy I'm not tracking. I can't track with Sponge anymore because of my cat. For those who don't know, every time I would put on Sponge's stream, she'd always come barging into my room and be like, "Hey, what's up? You watching Sponge?"
Cats are like that. Whoa, Barrel's getting yeeted.
We just recently moved, so when we took her to the hotel room, she was meowing, very nervous and anxious. I literally just put on a Sponge bot, and she went and sat on my computer and was quiet for the rest of the night. I'm like, the power of Sponge. Sponge doesn't realize this. He has great control over my cat. If he wanted my cat to destroy the world, she'd probably destroy the world for him, so...
Alright, unsurprising that Sponge is heading towards Way the Hero Fire with the Bolero there. Only had 16 seconds on the clock, so decided to not pick up the song, we'll just pick it up later.
Yeah. Coming to... Ooh, 16 seconds. Ooh! Sponge!
And, you can jump slash onto there to avoid... You normally hang off if you just do a normal jump, but if you jump slash, you can avoid like the hanging off section. But Sponge will have enough time to at least peek this chest and pick it up.
Sponge is fine. Sponge has blood armor.
Yeah.
Sponge has blood armor, chat. Don't worry, he's fine. Ooh, we are hammerlocked.
ID that.
We are hammerlocked out of fire, Chuckles.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, we needed to pick the key there to be able to go any deeper. So we'll be back here with a hammer at some point, and Sponge is going to pick up the Song of Time here as Barrel's just done. Oh, maybe he'll be on fire for a little bit, and then
we're having cooked link tonight for dinner. Some sausage links, you know how it is.
Yeah, the timer doesn't reset because he was already in a location where the timer was on. So if you are in that room and then warp to Bolero, the timer doesn't reset.
Yep, I found that out the hard way once.
And we start with Prelude, so both runners are going to be heading towards the Temple of Time now to probably go Child, after checking our mids.
Bolero, not Bolero. Wow, Barrel. Those words are hard. Barrel not even picking up the nut, just seeing as a small chest and say, nope, I'm out.
So Forest and DC were 2 required dungeons. So 2 kind of nice dungeons to complete because DC's quick, low requirement, and Forest is, well, Forest, you don't want to be... Yeah, you want to be doing Forest if you can, because having it being unrequired and having items deep in there is really trash.
But Chuckles, I don't like Forest Temple.
Nobody likes Forest Temple.
But we know the rules of Forest Temple, Chuckles.
If you're in it, that's the wrong place to be.
This is where I pull up the clip of that only time that has not happened.
Yeah. Alright, yes. Jabu and Water are the Forest and Fire medallions, which means our stones we need to do are Deku, Fire, so Way the Hero Fire, and
Bonk.
Spirit.
Sorry, I had to put in that bonk. That was a very obvious bonk on Barrel's stream. Bonka S is in the chat. I don't think SGL has Bonka S as a emote, does it? Oh. What is wrong with you people? Bonka S is the essential to Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It is an essential emote.
I don't know if even I've got it on mine, so I would disagree with that.
Charles, how dare you?
I've got too many
Charles,
elephants.
you get a pass card. Yeah, you get a pass card. You have an elephant.
Interesting divergence here. Well, Barrel picking up Chews from the
and a 10-pack
guy.
That's not good, but that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not great.
So first explosives to Barrel will give him one of the biggest advantages is doing this boulder grotto right from the off. So
with the boulder of destiny.
Get the hint and the item.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the name of this the official check of this. It is unofficially known as the Boulder of Destiny. So, why is it called the Boulder of Destiny? Go ask to Spike Vegeta. Ooh, Requiem.
Requiem. Yeah, so
that's
spirit access.
Child spirit, and whatever song is out there. Oh,
you do need to do spirit as well. So, this is a big chest.
This might pay. Oh, is it more bomb chews? Bomb chews are in big chests. It's Ruto's letter.
Ruto's letter, Jabu is the forest medallion. So, I mean, one thing it gives us is access to Jabu. The other thing it gives us access to is the ice cavern.
Everyone's favorite dungeon. It's not.
Bunch of time to play Requiem here. Hoping probably to pick up a song at the Minuet is the nicest thing that could happen.
Thank you, Incoherent. The official name for that grotto is Hyrule Field Grotto near Market. I did not know that. Thank you for informing me.
Because we started with Prelude, we are going to get an item on one of our song checks, and we haven't got anything yet.
Was that on the arch?
I think that was double defense.
Are you... Sponge, is that double defense?
I think it is.
It's something white. What is white?
It was very white. Yeah.
Very white. That's like the only thing I can think of is double defense. What else is white in this game?
Oh, there's ZL.
Ooh, that's ZL. It's a nice song to have. ZL definitely doesn't lock a huge chunk of checks in this game. Not at all.
Yeah, it's very nice to have early on.
Instead of you trying to scour to find it, 2 hours in, you're going, where's ZL?
Yeah, that spirit dual hint was small key and dead item. So, I mean, we've got Requiem already. We're not kind of worried about child spirit today, but once we get something to be able to get into those child checks, such as a slingshot or a boomerang, or choose, which Barrel does have.
Yeah, Barrel can get it because he's got choose.
Yeah, so you might see a climb of the spirit temple from Barrel, but we'll wait and see.
I wouldn't do it unless I've run out of child checks to do. Woo.
Yeah, we've got open Deku, and we need to do Deku, so Sponge picking up those twos.
That's right,
yes, this is open Deku, yeah.
Too many settings.
Into the Deku tree without the sword. Absolutely.
Too many settings. Is it open Deku, closed Deku, 5 med bridge, 3 stone bridge? It's just a mess.
Settings all over the place. All the different tournaments we have in the Ocarina of Time randomizer community at the moment.
We are a very active community, I would like to say.
We have way too many things going on.
We have way too many things going on sometimes. Burnout is a huge issue with our community.
Okay, Sponge also picking up that Ruto's letter, so even Stevens for both Sponge and Barrel now on items and kind of checks done. Oh, and Sponge is heading towards Zora's River.
To turn in Ruto's
Oh no, he's
letter?
not. He might be getting more money.
He's getting more money. I had to say, rushing ice, a bold play from Sponge, if he is.
Okay,
no!
He's heading towards Deku Tree.
This is Deku, yeah.
Yeah, just the angle just then, when I thought he was setting up a backwalk to go to Zora's River, which would be, I mean, you could do all the river checks, you could do the domain stuff, you can hand in the letter, but doing it before Deku would be an aggressive decision.
I mean, you got to choose. Interesting fact is that Jabu and Ice are bomb locked. That's interesting. Normally, to turn in Rudo's letter, you need either bombs or scale, but because Rudo's letter is bomb locked. Uh-oh. Sponge.
Oh, we knew this might be a little bit of an issue. With
Is this his
Sponge's
internet, or did he have a VC crash? I'm just hoping this isn't a VC crash.
He did say he might get a stuttery stream in the race time room, and we should just let him know if that does happen.
Yeah, I want to make sure that this is not a VC crash. Okay, clock isn't running, so it's not a crash. Thank you. Alright, because we did have a VC crash on a thing I was doing the other day. Now I just went offline. Alright, so we will talk about Barrel.
We'll get Sponge back.
We'll get Sponge back. In the meantime, we get to look at Link doing an awkward pose while running.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about Barrel kind of just finding out about the tournament. I mean, he knew it was only 3 chickens, which is a good thing. But does he know that it's open Deku? That would be another question.
I like Vita's idea. Just put on his stream.
Yo, bitch is playing Fortnite. Let's do that instead.
Yeah. I do not know this song, so I will leave it to resident music expert Chuckles.
Wow, I don't play video games.
You don't play video games?
I don't know what any of these are, no.
I apparently, after yesterday, I do not have a gamer card, so I cannot, comment on video games, apparently. Don't know why I'm here, then.
Oh, Barrel is, I thought what he might be doing is going up DMT, using the Chew in Goron City to head into Lostwood, but looks like he's deciding to do, child CAC for the schools and get Darnpay time to do the Darnpay dig and check. This Darnpay check is only active between 6 and 12 o'clock in-game time, I believe. So it's or is it 8 and 12? Something like that. Very limited window that Darnpay actually does work. It's about 18 seconds in real time.
And conveniently, Sun Song puts you at 1. Conveniently puts you an hour past, so you cannot just play Sun Song. I mean, you can if you do it in an area where time passes.
Yeah.
So you could do it in Hyrule Field or a Deathbout Trail, but you can't do it in CAC itself.
Yeah, whatever. I can't remember what the specifics of the timings are.
I just know that Sun Song is exactly 1 hour too late for Darnpay. That is all I know. Which
is frustrating because you could just want to play Sun Song just in the graveyard. Oh, we've got Sponge back.
And we're in Deku, so we missed the first check in Deku.
We also missed Mido's house, and the Kakiri sword chest. But you know, we'll get a pause at some point to see what he's got, so it'll be alright.
Well, so far nothing in the Deku tree.
I haven't seen a dungeon foolish hint yet, so we get 3 foolish hints. These are areas that...
That was a big chest.
There was a big chest there.
And that was not Choose. His Chew count has not changed.
Very true.
So we know it's not Choose. I'm putting my money on Stone of Agony.
I think it might be something good. I think it's going to be a hook shot.
I think it's the Stone of Agony.
But yeah, so we haven't got... We have 3 foolish hints. 1 will be a dungeon, 2 will be overworld, and we haven't had a dungeon foolish yet. So Everday might get... Well, probably won't get a Deku foolish now. Oh, it looks like
They say plundering the forest temple is a foolish choice. They say plundering. Plundering.
But according to Sponge's own tracker, he has the hover boots. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna see that. Could I stop yawning? Can I stop yawning? I don't know.
Where did you even get plundering from?
I think I was trying to say wandering and plundering at the same time.
Right, okay.
Right, because they say plundering whatever temple is a foolish choice. Right? Isn't that how the hint goes? Yeah, I think I was trying to say plundering. I said it again! I think I was trying to say I was trying to say something. The Sunsong Grave teaches a blue bead. It's an interesting thing.
Oh well, we just got the Sun Song, didn't we? So I'm guessing. I was actually thinking, what song did we get from the Sun Song? And if we got a bloopy out of it, then that would make sense. So that was our song location that has an item.
Yep.
Oof,
nice one,
somebody's
Cycle.
paying attention.
Yep. One dead spider bitch out of the way. I have so many meaningful words for Goma. If you ever watch me play this game, just mute when I walk into Goma's boss room.
Aw, poor Goma.
I know, she gets cursed out so much on my channel. We got Prelude to the Preluding. Alright,
so Deku's done. Oh, we're about to snap.
Deku had the hover boots.
Yeah. Hover boots may or may not be required. They're hard required to complete Shadow. We don't need to complete Shadow for the reward today.
They may be required to beat Fire.
Yeah, logically we may need to have the hover boots to hover across to the BK door, even though the runners will be able to get that without the need for the hover boots themselves, because you can just do a jumpy jump.
They may logically be required to beat Forest Temple.
Yeah.
Had that yesterday.
Some interesting requirements for hover boots outside of the vanilla game, but...
Yep. You can thank our lovely friend called Randobot for that one. Oh, Mido's house did have something. Drumroll, please. A big stabby. Oh, and look, there's your slingshot to beat Deku with. For those who don't know, technically, to beat Goma, to beat the Deku tree, you do need a slingshot. But we do this nifty trick called B1 skip, where we just say nah and skip the entire basement. You can do it a bunch of ways. You can do this really precise jump that it took me a hot minute to learn. Or you could do ground jumps with if you have bombs. Well, technically Goma doesn't, but to get to Goma requires one.
Yeah. A rando runner has not seen the basement of the Deku tree, or the other rooms in the Deku tree in a fair while, so unless you're...
Yep. Unless you're who? Who? Come on, say it! Say it!
I was going to say unless it's MQ Deku, and then I was like, I'm not going to say it because it's stupid, like...
Oh, I thought you were going to say me.
No.
I've actually gotten pretty good at B1 skip. Chuckles has his own skip in Deku Tree, by the way, chat. I don't know if you know this. Chuckles is a skip connoisseur. It's called the Chuckles skip. You want to know what it is? Does anyone in chat want to know about this Chuckles skip? It's a really interesting skip.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you have no idea what I'm talking about?
No?
No? You just do the basement. That's what it is.
Oh, B1 skip.
Yeah. At least I think that was you that made that joke.
No.
Ooh, SFM's on my way. It wasn't one of the multi-worlds we did. Oh god, if it wasn't you, it was some other British person. Lump you all into the same group here. Maybe it was Diesler.
Maybe. Diesler's a dude.
Somebody was like, yeah, just do my skip for Deku. And I'm like, what's that? Just doing it normally.
Yeah, Zephyr, all British people are the same. We're all sarcastic and like to drink too much beer.
And confirm.
So SFM's Way of the Hero, I'm about to pick up a song here, and it is...
Storms. Oh, I thought that was Nocturne for a second. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Shadow intensifies,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nope, it's just Storms. when the color pops up before the text. Okay, drum roll. Show me hover boots. Bam.
Shocker.
Shocker. Totally didn't know those were there. I'll close the spoiler log now.
Frox 2 is dead.
I do apologize if you can hear the backing up of a truck. They're doing construction next to my room.
Goron City's Way of the Hero, so...
Interesting.
We do have the ability to do Goron Pot with ZL and Choose, out of logic, and Hot Rodder Goron.
We can, if you want to waste some choose, you can technically get all 3 chests in the maze as an adult with hovers.
Yeah, so probably wait to see, wait until you're adult potentially to pick it up. And here's a big chest in Way of the Hero SFM.
FM. I mean, you need it to beat the game.
Yeah, we have magic, so
You need the light arrows.
Yeah, 2 magics in the game. So we'll have to wait and see whether that is definitely Way of the Hero. So we've got...
Chuckle, we already know where the second magic is. It's in the back of Shadow. It's in the back of Shadow! Like...
Don't confuse the young viewers. We do mean that Shadow likes to hold the second magic. Because you need magic to get into Shadow. Just always seems to be there.
Yep. But yes, there is a possibility of another magic, and that not being Way of the Hero. It's just the lovely thing about Zooter. You get to take a guess on what your item you think is Way of the Hero.
And run with it. Oh, there's a big chest in...
Thank you, game.
SFN is the second Way of the Hero hint there, so... Oh! Until it's the third.
That's bomb locked!
Well, that's in the Storm's
No, that's Storm's locked. Okay, I thought that was the Lost Woods Grotto. My bad. My bad, chat. My mistake. I thought that was the Lost Woods Grotto.
And Fire is a stone, so Hammer is hard required. So Storms is Way of the Hero. It's confirmed Way of the Hero. Whether it is the hinted Way of the Hero in SFM is to be decided.
Nice B1 skip barrel. Minuet is on Burning Cack.
Ah. And Burning Cack today is Jabu Water and the reward we started with. So...
Unless I completely read that wrong. I saw something Village and Minuet in Forest.
That starts generating some interesting forest access logic because Saria's, which we don't have at the moment, needs to be somewhere before the completion of the forest temple.
Not necessarily.
Well, Burning Cack has... Oh no, Burning Cack's the Shadow Medallion. Okay,
Forest is the Shadow Medallion. There's... Yeah. Oh no! Oh no, Chuckles, that's the fire arrows.
On Hot Rodder?
On Hot Rodder in Way of the Hero Goron City!
Cool.
Fire arrow logic, everybody, okay, is something I don't like. Because it's weird. It means Din's is fire locked.
On Barrel Stream.
I need to turn this up. Hold on.
Oh. Is it?
It is!
Is it some kind of game song that just sounds like We Wish You a Merry Christmas? I'm currently melting in the British heat, and I'm getting a Wish You a Merry Bloody Christmas.
My building's air conditioning, that's what they're working on. My building's air conditioning is out, and it is 96 degrees Fahrenheit here with like a humidity of like 102%.
Oh dear.
I mean, I'm used to living without aircon, right? But this...
Yeah, that would be horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, we're not allowed to open our windows. That's neither here nor there. I'm just chilling with a fan and dying of heat. How are y'all doing, chat?
Yeah, who else is dying of heat?
Yeah. Honestly, summer should be over. It's September now. It's time to get into spooky season.
Yeah, it is September. Something, wake me up when September ends.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't. Yeah. 40 and 50 are turned off, right?
Yeah. So 30 is the highest that we may need to get, and we don't need it today. Yeah. So we'll be seeing 20.
Anyone want to take a guess on where Sorry is? I'm putting my best in Ice Cavern.
Not many song locations really to check, in fairness.
That is the thing
Okay.
with Ocarina of Time. You'll either get all your song checks like really fast, or you'll get not a lot of song checks, and it'll take you forever to get them.
Yeah, we have Ice. We have the song that's on the green medallion, Burning
Ooh,
Cat.
Sponge. Sponge, is this an Ice Cavern? Is Sponge setting up for Ice Cavern?
I wouldn't be surprised if Sponge is a known advocate for going to Ice early.
Yeah.
And they do say that the earlier you go to Ice, the stronger Ice is.
That is true. Sponge
What
also getting some
songs
beans.
are we actually missing? Missing Nocturne as a big song that we may want.
Yeah, we're also missing forest access. Logical forest access. We can get into forest whenever we want. It's called this nifty trick called Mito Skip. Where you say hi Mito, backflip over him, and say bye.
Yeah, you destroy the child with a backflip. It's pretty interesting.
Did Sponge just plant the river bean?
Well, this is a definite go into Ice play.
This is a definite Ice play. Oh my god,
The beam
Sponge.
there.
Sponge memeing too much for an SGL qual. Sponge, calm down.
You gotta think the actual kind of options for us are running out, and Ice is in logic. We have Xiao and we have Russo's letter, so it's almost like the seed's telling us to go to Ice very early on.
Or it's telling you to go to, you have a slingshot, go to Child Spirit.
Yeah. Doing progression dungeons is always a good thing to do, so...
Yes, a ravaged village mourns with the echoes of an ice trap. No.
Yeah, we have no scale and bombs, but I'm certain they'll be picked up soon.
I'm pretty sure that whatever bomb bag we find is gonna be way of the hero, because we've now found a hammer that is bomb locked. Or no, the bomb
Storm's locked.
Storm's locked. Shh, shh. I'll get there eventually. I just need to keep in my mind that was the Storm's product.
We'll keep saying it. We'll keep it.
We'll keep saying it. Yeah, don't worry, chat. Don't mind me. I'm just dying on the inside. That's fine.
Yo, Barrel picking up a huge rupee with very few rupees in his wallet. That's always a good feeling.
We love a good payday. Deep in the wasteland is a bloopy. Well, we can check that fire arrow off. Barrel about to get his magic.
I was just thinking for Sponge here, it'd be a perfect time to pick up the scale because
Oh
you would kind of want to go to Lake Hylia from here.
Lacus Hylius.
Lakest Hyliest.
Yep. It's a pink magic bottle.
Nice magic colour.
Yeah.
Wonder if Barrel had the same idea of heading towards River or whether they'll head towards the bottom of the well first.
Pepto Bismol is magic. That. Ugh, incoherent. Please, ugh. No, Pepto Bismol, no.
I have no idea what that is.
It's medicine. It's like catch-all medicine. You have a cold, take it. You have a stomach ache, take it. It's pink. It's pinkish. You give it to kids sometimes.
Right.
The thing in the US. They say taking the bean. What? Oh, that's the lake
Adult
checks.
lake checks, yeah. So adult fishing and top of lab is dead. Yeah, this low health sound is something. Wow, look at this dive. This might be a 4 dive. The rupee selection here.
Jesus. Sponge, please. Oh, and we're going this way too. See, if Sponge does this way of doing domain, there's nothing wrong with me doing this way in domain.
I think a lot of people do it this way.
Oh my god, this low health noise. I can't. This is gonna be a 4 dive. Actually, no, it's gonna be a 3. No, 4. 4, because that's 3 right there.
Imagine being slow. I couldn't imagine it.
Yeah, me neither.
Barrel with the hammer from Kokiri Forest Storms Grotto.
Orbs.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
get
God.
kind of close if you do the other method because you light all the torches first, and that was a pretty bad selection.
We're buying the sticks. Buying the sticks.
Yep, that's enough sticks. That's all the sticks.
No, you could never have enough sticks.
I must have had 0 sticks to be able to buy 10 now. Yeah, Zephyr, imagine us being good enough to manipulate the timer.
Yeah.
Some of us are just better than other people, aren't you? I'm just there
Zephyr,
like...
don't you play DDR for a reason?
That's another wallet.
And when I mean DDR, I do not mean Dungeon Door Requirement. I'm standing for Dance Dance Revolution.
I was confused. I was like, Zeph plays DDR? Like...
I thought, who am I thinking of? Oh, Zephyr. I'm sorry, Zephyr doesn't know what Dance Dance Revolution is. Chuckles, is my age showing that much?
No, that's
No.
like an old thing.
Really? Old?
Yeah, these dance games have existed since I was a kid.
Tobias. Shh. Chat doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, called out by Tobias. Whoa,
Being called out.
called out.
Oh Jesus, thanks Incoherent. Used to play DDR all the time. I even did it in gym class once.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah, I was definitely a child when I played it, and I was
Right,
a
right.
child a couple of decades ago.
Dungeon Door Requirement is definitely older than me. Yep.
Alright, it looks like Sponge is making a decision to do kind of chickens and head into the well. It just got to daytime, so there is no way that Sponge is waiting around to do Dampé. But we know nothing's on Dampé, but that's kind of an annoying check to have to leave behind when you go towards Adult. And Barrel didn't decide to go to the river and is heading towards the well as well.
This is kind of a long-ish child one, I must say.
Yeah, I think a couple of things feed into that. The kind of item selection that we have is a little limited. We do have the hammer for Wave the Hero Fire, but we don't have a bomb bag. We have Choose, don't have a bomb bag. Don't have a Strength, which makes the jump kind of awkward.
We do have a hammer and a bow, so you can do Link the Goron and the Maze as an adult.
We also have no way to kill Wavagia. Well, we can kill Wavagia, but you're not going to do it with 4 hearts. So. We have a bottle though. Interesting.
If you get more Choose, we have a wallet, and you have Requiem. You can go buy some Choose.
Buy some Choose.
Yeah, me and Zephyr thinking plenty of Chew money as well as Requiem. At least on Sponge's side, he's got 375 rubies. That's at least a pack of Chews.
Loaded. This is also the first time that Sponge has been to the graveyard with ZL, so picking up the song for first time.
Hey kid, you want to know my lifelong secret I took to me with the grave? It's called a bloopy. You thought you were gonna get some magical song? Nah, here's a bloopy.
Yeah, the royal tomb song is just.
I sold the rights to that song, and here's what I made off of the profits of it. Here you go.
5 rupees.
Well, coming up with nothing at the moment. Then again, we haven't seen a lot.
Being proper bait of the well thus far.
Proper bait of the well.
I have to admit, Barrel's soundtrack, For someone I don't like random music, it annoys me. But I'm actually enjoying Barrel's music selection.
I enjoyed watching Barrel stream because he has such great music choices. I need to get some of his filed soundtracks and see if I can put them in my game. I also need to take out a few songs. I play with random music, so.
Yeah, I think if you're selective with the music, it could be cool. But hearing Thomas the Tank Engine all the time, oh my goodness.
Me? Psh, put Thomas the Tank Engine in a prominent location? Never. No, I definitely didn't do that to somebody. Definitely didn't put Thomas the Tank Engine in Dastar's Kakariko. Nope. Is that all the keys, or are we still missing a key? Because there's this one, there's a key over here.
I think we might be missing one still.
Yeah, this is a key right here.
Any
That's
link to the
two.
past music is appreciated.
Oh, yes. I love Link to the Past music. I also like Majora's Mask's music. Apparently, that's a controversial thing to say.
I can't even think of any songs except for like the Song of Healing.
Oh, here's
big chest.
I have Oath to Order and Call of the Four Giants on my phone. I see. That is a strength. We need
One
that.
strength. Interesting.
Do need that. Need that to beat the Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm. He gets us one of two strengths away from the Spirit Temple as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this the third key?
Yes, that is the third. No, that's the second key.
Okay. Again, not really counting keys. It's not overly important in bottom of the well. We need one key to get through the door. We logically need all three, but we're smart enough to not do that.
The only dungeon I know how to properly count keys in.
Because it goes up to 3.
Yeah. No, I kind of know how to count in GTG keys. I'm not the best at it, though. I know how to count if toilet's an item or not, and that's it. Toilet is... yeah, not toilet. Well, that basement's a key. So we're out.
Yeah, and heading towards Child Spirit with the slingshot to do some of the progression dungeon that we need to do.
Yeah, you're running out of child checks here. You don't have the best adult item layout. I mean, that bow opens up. We do have fire arrows.
Yeah, we can
Fire arrows
use the
are
fire arrows as well, but
yeah, you can't really do anything with them.
yeah.
They're probably just for spirit key logic. It kind of suck if that took up a whole way of the hero just for spirit key logic again. A little
It
shitty.
is a common occurrence.
It is that's the sad thing. It's a common occurrence.
Spirit key logic and forest access. It just seems to happen way too much.
Yeah.
Well, you've got Majora's Mask music here.
Yeah. Barrel, get the flame. Thank you.
What fire? Yeah, what fire. And now we have that strength as well, so that puts deeper fire into logic-ish, depending on.
We have everything to beat fire as long as we don't need the key that's on Pierre.
Or the
Because
key
there is...
well, the bomb locks key is accessible with the shoes.
Yeah. So you can get away with, there is an extra key in fire? Or is there 2 extra keys in fire?
2 extra keys in fire.
Yeah.
One extra key, but you can get away from doing all of fire with not using 2 keys.
There we go. Yeah, okay. There's an extra key in the skippable door.
Okay,
So
Sponge is done.
Sponge has chosen not to do Child Spirit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a intentional decision or maybe just a bit of an oversight from Sponge. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, age changing in these settings is fine because you always have Prelude. So we'll wait and see whether Sponge gets locked out of Adult Spirit or not. He knows there's a key there, so
Ooh,
he knows
Barrel's
there's only
climbing.
one key as well.
Yeah, Barrel's
I'm not
climbing
surprised.
now.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can do here.
I think the issue is I think Sponge has run out of chews. Maybe one or two chews left. I think Barrel has more
he
chews.
can buy chews as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's kind of... So, hold on. So we got one key child and lower child. We got one key child climb. Okay, so that's key 2 and 3. Or key 1 and key 2/3. So keep that in mind. But Sponge is a Barrel's left following that, so interesting. Could have done map, could have done sunblock, and could have peeked the right-hand chest, which I don't think either runner has done. But it looks like Sponge was keen to head towards the ice cavern, so that's where he's going.
Hey Chuckles, you know what time it is?
Ice time.
It's nap time.
Nap time.
It's nap time.
Getting yeeted by the Otter. Why is it nap time?
Because Sponge is going to ice.
Why is that nap worthy? That's really interesting.
Sponge always goes to ice.
And look at this. Easy transportation. Here we go. Look at this.
We have nap time in this channel. Oh no. You shouldn't have done that.
They were only with one foolish and Zora's Fountain loves to pop up as being foolish as well. But haven't got that yet. 3 checks in Fountain, 4 checks in Ice, plus the song. Yeah, maybe thinking about that's a good point. Zephyr could have gone Adult Goron City to see whether the fire arrows are where the hero or not. Bit of a trek to get there, but a bit of a trek to get here as well, so. And look at this. Zora is out of the way. Yeah, Sponge has definitely done Child Goron City because he's got fire arrows.
Yeah, so's one in Barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sponge is trying to save his shoes here.
I'm not sold on
I'm sorry, is that the Stone of Agony?
arrows. Didn't see.
I saw something gray. Pretty sure that's the Stone of Agony, or that's the claim check.
Oh, Chickens is dead. Wah, wah, wah.
Thank you, game.
I've done those already. Here we go. We got a big chest here. Again with the chickens! It's foolish on both sides in 2 different places.
More shoes.
More shoes. Intriguing. Yes, they're both taking different routes here. Barrel has not handed in the letter, so it doesn't have a free bottle, so not going twice. Decided probably to take a more traditional route, going to DMC, maybe DC. DC is required, so pushing the progression dungeons rather than rushing ice.
The light arrows?
The light arrows?
Is that the light arrows?
Yeah, I think that could be the light arrows.
It'd just be a golden rupee.
Could be a huge rupee, could be. I think it's one of the 2.
So it's yellow. As that labels it down. Either a golden lollipop or a big payday.
Yeah. I don't know if it matters, but we've seen 2 huge rupees already. Juices the huge rupee likelihood? I don't know.
Very carefully incoherent.
Could also be some Deku seeds. Yeah. Lots of options. Yeah, Barrow's going to be really happy picking up that chew refill. Doesn't need to head towards the wasteland to go to the chew guy to pick up chews, and can just not really worry about DC and Goron City.
Oh lord.
Oh lord.
Read what Mara posted about Sponge for getting the light arrows.
Yeah, and then I think Sponge got saved by a Zora's Fountain icy water sometimes hint, saying it was the light arrows.
Jesus Christ. Told you, Sponge has plot armor. I think Beryl saw something back here. Just getting the hint. Ooh, there's a big chest. There's also True Zephyr. Ice. That's interesting.
So that can't be the logical. No, it can't be the logical scale to access River because you need hand and water.
No, it's bomb lock. Period. Because Ruda's letter is bomb lock. So technically, that could be the first logical scale.
Why?
The light arrows.
Oh, that's the light arrows.
Wait, incoherent. How is letter not bomb lock? Hammer. Oh my god, that's right. Hammer's in the
It's because it's Storm's Grotto. Stop confusing me.
Well, so it's not the light arrows in icy waters.
Well, that was for certain. Zephyr wins. For,
unless someone accidentally turned on Plentiful.
Zephyr wins a prize, which is my love and affection. So there you go, Zeph.
Death Mountain Trail?
Yeah, DMT's foolish, and we've pretty much done all of it. So that's another thanks game moment. Let's see. Icy swag strats here from Sponge.
Oh, let's go!
Probably one of the best executioners in the community, so great to see Sponge rocking out with the hover boots, making this look so simple, and it's outrageous.
He is both judge and executioner when it comes to Suitor.
Because he's killing it. Ba-dum-bum.
Shh.
Yeah, I've always wondered how that setup works, so interesting.
Some nice glitchless jumps.
And I will never tell Sponge to push the block. I trust in Sponge's ice play to
Thanks, game.
to be able to do that. Oh, what was that? What was on Barrel side? Sorry, we're on DC as well, and there was a big
Kokiri
chest.
sword.
The Kokiri sword? We don't need that today. Okay, songs we can get here: Saria Sons, Serenade or Noxurn.
Or
another big chest.
Nice.
Ice arrows!
and Serenader. Oh my god.
So we picked up a scale and the light arrows. So we definitely needed to come into ice. But the back end of ice, maybe not.
Well, if Beryl doesn't come here until he gets the light arrow hit, it's not going to be that bad.
Good kind of movement with Serenade. So another big chest here. Could be a vanilla bomb bag. Loves to be a vanilla bomb bag, this chest.
The hook shot.
Yep. Need that.
That's the vanilla bomb bag.
Yeah, that's not a vanilla bomb bag.
That is definitely 100% a vanilla bomb bag.
Random ass hook shot.
That's a weird looking bomb bag. Sorry, was that Temple of Time?
No, that was Fire Temple.
Okay. Don't freak me out like that game. Sponge clicks too fast.
It's almost like he's quick at this game.
It's almost like he speedruns this game. It's almost like he's not trying to go slow. Ooh, yeah, forced access could be on OT. I didn't think of that.
Possible. Possible.
Sponge. Oh, Sponge does have a scale, that's right.
Yeah, you can dip in here and see what's on the forest song. I can imagine Barrel will be going
tunic?
different clothes, why not?
Why not? Blue's my favorite color.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Everyone say hi, nerd. And then bye, nerd. See you later, nerd. Who needs logic? Oh my god, yes. Barrel. Great song. 10 out of 10 boss music for King Dodongo. We will also be hearing this again when we get to Volvagia, by the way.
True. Yeah.
Dodongo and Volvagia technically have two different boss soundtracks, but they're very subtly different.
Wow.
But as far as the randomizer is concerned, there's two boss musics. There's one for normal bosses, and then the two for the fire bosses, being this one and Volvagia.
Okay.
It's Nocturne of Shadow.
Yeah.
In a Way of the Hero location.
So
I like how all
checks
three.
in SFM.
Yeah.
Potential WAF items.
Hi. Yes. You see this area? It's Way of the Hero. It's an interesting bomb bag location.
Oh, that's very much a bomb locks bomb bag. So mark that off your bingo cards. And this is the last shoe for Sponge.
You can go buy some. He's right here. He's got 450 rupees. The man can buy 2 sets of bomb shoes. Yeah, I think we're looking at Way of the Hero bomb bag somewhere. Maybe in Fire. Right, because the hammer is not bomb locked.
The hammer is not bomb box, yes.
Yeah, I got it for once.
Yeah, Sponge is heading at least towards the Chew Salesman. Potentially to GTG. We'll have to wait and see.
He doesn't have bombs. He doesn't have furores. I don't see why he would go to GTG.
You're halfway there.
Good point. Yeah, but you can't do it. Like, well, he has the hover boots. I guess he could do that trick to do the
Yeah, it could almost do the whole thing of it. And if you pick up strength 2 there, then you can do all of it.
I don't know why Sponge is dodging not GGG, is dodging Fire Temple.
Yeah, a couple of different WAF locations we could be doing, a couple of different progression dungeons we could be doing, but he's decided to play with strengths and do Ice Cavern, which has been semi-rewarding. You know, picks up a hard required item. But Barrel's picked up Hookshot.
Sponge going to ice is typical Sponge going to ice, so... Did the tracker eat the DC medallion too? Nice.
Oh, he's literally going 2 sets.
He has enough money.
Yeah. He's not warping.
Nope, he's going to GTG.
He's going to GTG.
Is this Vanilla Boss Key? That is a Vanilla Boss Key.
Nice.
Nice.
Interesting to see what Barrel does here. Does he just clear Volvagia, or does he make an attempt to climb without Volvagia being done? I think you've got to go and just beat Volvagia and see if it's a key.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine buying 2 packs of shoes from the card seller. I don't think I've ever done that before.
That's right, because you don't have a hook shot, you get knocked out to here.
Mm-hmm.
The game is very smart.
I can't, like, it's one of the things that I'm surprised they thought about coding that in. But I guess you can get the opponent. You can get opponent as soon as you go.
Yeah, adult.
Adult, can't you? So.
Or maybe it's just a OTR thing, I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure that's vanilla behavior. Oh, somebody can...
Oh, yes, we get to listen to this glorious music with Volvagia. I'm just gonna be quiet and listen to this.
Good thing having the bomb bag is actually being able to do these bomb straps on.
Ruining it, Chuck.
I don't care! Bloody who cares about the Wii Shop music? It sucks ass!
This is my childhood, Chuckles! Don't take it away from me! That song is my childhood. You can't take it away from me, Chuckles.
I never didn't have money to buy stuff from the Wii Shop, so...
I didn't either. I didn't even know what the Wii Shop was, I just enjoyed listening to the music as a child.
Yeah, if GTG pays off, if this is a strength or something, it's going to be interesting. We do have a horse, so we can get here in logic.
Sponge? Yeah, Sponge isn't actually doing the online tournament, he's doing the in-person tournament.
But he said he wasn't going to do the... Is this his first qual?
I don't think so. Don't quote me on that, though.
Is that the qual sheet? Yeah, because he's been practicing, but of course the in-person tournament uses the same settings as the online tournament, so... No, I think the live event is just going to have a kind of internal seeding for groups, whereas the online tournament is just for seeding in the online bracket. Oh, there's bottle. Alright, Volve down. Back into Way of the Hero Fire. We haven't found anything here yet, so need to do this. I'm pretty sure Barrel's got a fairy in a bottle. No, Barrel wouldn't have a fairy in a bottle because he doesn't have a free bottle at the moment.
Yep. This is some interesting Fire Temple music.
Alright, let's see if we can make Zeph throw up in his mouth by finding something decent in here. Barrel's not going to make this. They're going to take the L and try again. Yeah, I'm calling the strength being here in GTG. Feel it. Feel it in my fingers, and I feel it
fingers?
in my toes. Yeah.
Okay, I've heard the feel it in my toes. I have not heard it feeling it in my fingers.
Do you not know wet, wet, wet?
Mm-mm.
Dang. British classic, potentially.
Alright, just because I lived there doesn't mean I know everything. Yes, and neither one has decided to join the team of Team Have a Shield. Oh, there's a big chest here. There's also a big chest in the middle.
Ooh, big chest in the center.
There's gold scale.
The other scale. So
Jesus.
that's water accessible out of logic when we get a long shot.
Din's dive in these settings? We don't have Dins anyway, it doesn't matter. Thank you, incoherent. We do know where a hookshot is though, so.
Paired me with an interesting point in that. That's actually our access to ice. Because we have opponents and we have Song of Time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you need the bomb bag.
You do need a bomb
Or the
bag.
hook to go around the other way, yeah. We do have a hook shot.
Yeah.
We have hook shot in Logic.
Yep.
So you can go around the back.
Well, we know where a bomb bag is too. Is it in Logic? No. Do we care?
No.
I thought for a second Sponge just got hit by an invisible boulder, but...
Barrel having to do the glitchless jump here to get on there and get it first time. Well done.
I don't even know how to do that.
You look and jump, or you do the Kassin jump setup.
And jump. Been meaning to get her to teach me that.
Yeah, Sponge is doing this hook shot list, so you do need a hook shot logically to pick up this final.
He's gonna die though.
Yeah, it'll get picked up by the Floor Master to take up the Silver Rupee. You do lose a whole heart, but you just get death warped to.
Ooh, that is a
start
big chest.
You're gonna be.
Nice, clipping into the stairs.
Yeah, I like that.
Goodbye, Link. You shall fall into the void. You are the weakest Link. Goodbye. I don't know if Sponge got it. I wasn't paying attention to his rupee count. But,
Right.
no, he's Sponge. He got it.
Okay, you need a hook shot to get through this firewall, but you can do a few setups. There's loads of different setups for this. And that seemed like a pretty easy one to get past there. Firewalls are a suggestion.
Logic is just a suggestion.
And Barrel continuing his way through fire. Still nothing in here of note.
There was a big chest. He peeked something and saw a big chest.
Okay, cool.
I just remember seeing a big chest. I saw the golden Triforce outline thing. Yeah, it was a big chest on top of the maze.
Again, you need a hook shot to logically get up here. Or you can do it with a ground jump with bombs, but you can also use the hover boots to run and just hang on like that. Very well done.
Ooh, Sponge doing the fancy
Yeah.
ice switch.
Picking up the magic that doesn't actually give you any magic.
Here's a big chest.
What we got?
What we got? Oh no. Oh wait, no, we need that. Never mind. No, we don't. No, 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 no. Jabba's the
Oh wow. Is this just for Saria's song?
I wonder if it is. Or for Burning Cag.
Oh yeah, it could just be because Minuet's on Burning Cat. If Saria's on Minuet, it could just be getting into the Forest Temple. Big chest here in GTG as well. And we also have that big chest in the center that we'll be waiting for, and Sponge does have 7 keys. Yeah, a ton of items in the maze. Yeah, pick them up. Might be a heart piece. Oh, or a recovery heart, that would do. Show
me strength 2. No! Oh my god, that's the long shot.
Nice. Okay. So that has to be the long shot, is that correct?
Yes. That's hook shot, Locks Chuckles.
Both routes need the hook shot. Yeah, so. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, so Sponge picking up a hook will probably think about heading into Forest or maybe Fire after this, or you never know, he might do another side dungeon, I don't know. He's done all of them. There's no more side dungeons to do.
Fuck it, somehow somebody will end up in, I don't know, Shadow.
There's another key in the maze. So, toilet's a key.
Here we go, drum roll please. It's a bomb bag. I think that's your first logical bomb bag.
I don't think Beamos was one.
Was Beamos a key?
I don't think so. So I think that could be a logical bomb bag.
Oh, bomb bag. The sponge bag. It's a good name for it.
Wow, imagine picking up a fucking bomb bag there. GTG! I mean, nothing.
When there's a hook and a bomb bag in DC!
Yeah.
The only question is, I don't know if Sponge needs the long shot, but when do you go do...
With the stuff that we got, like, do you do DC? Can you just say for now, like, well, you know, I've got stuff to do Fire, I've got stuff to do Forest. These are stuff that I need to do. Also, I'm assuming there was nothing in Fire other than the Rang.
Well...
Did Barrel do it all?
Assuming so. I was so invested on Sponge's GGG.
Yeah, we kind of forgot that way the hero fighter. Okay, Barrel heading into progression Forest. Oh, DC's required, yeah, Dory. Sorry. Do we get the potential of double Forest?
Maybe.
Let's kind of make just a quick assessment of what we actually need. So we still need to find another strength for Spirit Temple. We still need to find the Mirror Shield for the Spirit Temple. Forest we've got the stuff for, DC we've got the stuff for, Fire we can do, Deku was open, we have the Light Arrows and Magic. So very likely we're 2 items from Go mode on well, from Restream Go mode anyway. Jabu is the Forest Medallion, yeah. So Rang could just be for Forest access, or could be something else in Jabu as well. We'll have to keep that in mind. Pain and suffering to the shieldless people. They do have BGS though, so makes PG a little bit better. Oh, big chest.
Aussies. Nice.
Nehru's love.
Alright. Sponge is gonna get the long shot here, and I don't know how he's gonna feel about that.
Yeah, he's going to start thinking that, wow, GTG at the moment was a bit of a bum with the items he's about to get here.
Yeah, toilet could still be an item. We don't have strength too.
Yeah, so we're missing the 4 checks back there. The options for Barrel start getting interesting after Forest because he's kind of pushed that progression.
Yeah.
He's kind of pushed those way of the heroes that he knows that he's already collected items for. So his options become, okay, do I hand in the letter and go to ice, or am I just completely ignoring ice because I don't have a bottle yet? Or did he go and do potentially, I don't know, some other cleanup kind of things? Options are getting a little bit thin. GTG for Barrel might be an option.
Yeah.
Little dip in water.
Sponge could go in the water once he gets the long shot here.
Yeah, no high refill being checked yet other than the...
No, not even open grotto. The only thing that's been checked is the Boulder of Destiny.
Yeah.
We do have opponents. Market really hasn't been checked either.
Barrow could hand in the letter and do Jabu.
Bomb Shoe Bowling's a thing. Obviously, 10 and 20
checks.
skulls.
Yeah.
Well, 10 and 20 skulls are still up there. Oof. I don't know. I'm running out of check debts locations besides field.
This is going to be the long shot for Sponge.
Yeah. Bam.
So hopefully Barrel has read the disclaimers about scumming the BK.
Yes, we don't want another one of those.
Once he's done Forest, he will be able to pick up the boss key from the latch check, so let's just cross our fingers for that.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't scum away the boss key.
Yeah, I completely agree, Zeph. It's going to be one of those decisions that, like, well, this is where the hero, but it's very likely that it could just be for Forest access. So maybe he's adult, maybe GTG is going to be a fair option to them, but we know that's not going to pay out much.
Where does Sponge go after this? I think Sponge goes to water.
Well, he's got DC and he's got fire samples, so,
he's still got to do Boron City, do fire.
Yeah.
That boomerang scares me,
it's and after that.
I am really hoping it's just for like Saria's access, right? If Saria's is on Prelude and Minuet being on Burning Cack, I'm hoping the boomerang is just for Forest access. Oh no, Zephyr! Why would you put that idea in my head of Dancing Dad having something? Yes, Deezler, we have seen a slingshot. It was on the business Lostwood Scrub. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things are kind of scary this scene. This is a scene I'm really happy I'm not playing, because I think you can make decisions that make sense because of logic, because of density, because of lots of different factors, and just be randoed and get wrong. So I am happy I'm not playing this one.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
What's that?
Could you repeat that?
I was just saying I'm happy I'm not playing this scene.
You're happy you're not playing this. I'm not happy I'm not playing this.
Yeah, we could be knowing about the key logic if Harold decided to continue. It'd be interesting to see why he didn't. Maybe wanted to save the key. Maybe felt like it was a bit of a waste of
Sponge
time.
just not happy about. Sponge not happy about that DC.
Bought the shield though, so we could all be
Bought
friends.
the shield. Team, buy a shield responsibly. Well, Sponge now has a bomb bag. Oh, we haven't seen this, have we?
Interesting.
What is this? Just
not interesting.
No. Feral not having a shield, having to do Stalfos the hard way. I didn't know you could do that.
That's interesting.
Like the quick spins?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that with Stalfos. Oof, look at that. Bam. When in doubt, just start spamming the B button and attacking him. Sponge? Alright, Sponge is gonna do this first. Come on, Sponge. Sponge trying to be cool. You know what I find cool, Sponge? Sniping him all the way from downtown and just sniping the bomb flower like halfway across Goron City. Have you ever done that?
No, but I did try and practice it, and then I was like, why am I practicing this? This doesn't really, like, do anything.
God, Forest has had a whole load of nothing.
Standard for Forest.
It's Forest Temple.
I mean, if there's something in Forest, it's normally in the basement, so...
If there's something in Forest, I'm normally not there.
Yeah, that's very true. Sponge is just clearing up a lot of stuff that we've already seen in Goron City. As Barrel gets to the end of Forest Temple.
Fire arrows, way of the hero. Oof. Oh, Sponge. Are we just going straight? Is this just straight to Forest?
Looks like it. Be Sponge's second trip to the Minuet check because he's already been here once. So a little bit of a treading over old ground, but it's not long. It's fine.
It's an interesting play. Yeah, I would assume he would have gone to fire after clearing out Goron City. It's either one's progression, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
all we're missing is all we're missing for go mode is a mirror shield and another string.
Mm-hmm.
So. Are we missing Way of the Heroes? I feel like we're missing Way of the Heroes.
We are missing one Way of the Hero when one Foolish Hint. I think everything else we have. Maybe a Sometimes Hint we're missing.
Yes, we're missing one Sometimes Hint, one Foolish Hint, one one Way of the Hero.
And the way that the Foolish that we're missing is the potential dungeon one as well, so.
Yeah.
If that gives us, if that tells us something
I'm
like,
telling you, it's the
Jabu
Forest
is
Temple.
Foolish. Imagine we get a Jabu is Foolish. That would be hilarious.
I'm telling you, it's Forest Temple is foolish. We have seen nothing in here.
Yeah, it could be Forest is Foolish.
And here we are beating up Meg. Double Forest, it's like Christmas. It sounds like double nap time. Knuckles, wake me up in 15.
Never.
No, jeez, I can't take a nap.
Peachy's gonna have strength too. Imagine
Peachy's
that.
gonna have strength too. I'm betting mirror at the top of Zephyr. You're evil. You know what's gonna be at the top of Spirit? I know what's at the top of Spirit. You want to know what's at the top of Spirit, Chuckles?
What's at the top of Spirit?
Dins.
Yeah, I was going to say those places would make this seed start to get pretty rapid. So, and then you wouldn't have needed to do bottom of the well, ice, or GTG.
Oh my God, Shannock, please no. It's the top of Spirit, locked behind fire arrows to get Mirror Shield from Bongo. I was gonna do the whole Din's the top of Spirit thing because that crashes your game if you use Din's up there. Also because Din's has to be fire locked at this point because of those fire arrows to be path.
Sponge with long shot in forest fields, so good.
Ugh, we love long shot in forest. You don't realize how. Yeah, it's so great. I'm sorry, I'm really admiring Barrel's music.
That was a long time to have the Dark World theme on.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, chat. Let's all sing it together. Let's... Christmas. Jesus, Barrel. This is great boss music.
Delete the music.
We're gonna get DMCA'd for this one.
This is worse.
Sorry, SGL.
Wii Shop music.
Especially for like a really long boss like this one, yeah. Oh my God, Phantom Ganon having the moves today. Dodging all the balls. Fuck your tennis today, apparently.
Ooh. A spin in there as well, nice.
Yeah.
We'll make this section pretty quick. Whoa! Got the deflection in!
We're playing some tennis!
Whoa! PG rocking it.
Yeah, PG match, you know, match tied 15-15.
Yeah, potentially put PG in like the third phase or whatever it is, where he becomes a massive dick.
A massive pain in the ass, yeah.
Are you gonna get DLC attack? Good.
Ooh, match point, Barrel.
Yes.
We do love a good tennis match every once in a while, chat.
I played this game casually, maybe about 10, 12 times, and I never saw Phantom Ganon doing his spin attack until I started playing Rondo.
I'm sorry, you play this game casually?
Yeah.
Interesting, okay.
That's what happens when you're old Shark. You play games when they get released.
Barrel? Emma concerns.
This might be the Jabby play. At least he's not going to balk out on the BK, so...
Oh, well, he instantly played the Warp song, and I'm like,
Yeah, this looks like it could be pushing the boomerang where the hero, which, fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. We had this the last qualifier, where Jabu was kind of directed to by the seed, and all it had was Lens of Truth for crossing. Maybe it's going to be the same thing again, that it's just completion for Saria Song, or maybe there's an item there, so...
Oh Jabu, the love-hate relationship this game, this community has with Jabu. Not even Bombshoe Bowling. That's a great save location, by the way.
Saved, what, 3 screen transitions?
Yep.
On emulator, that's like an hour, so worth it.
not even clearing out market, which is a little interesting choice here. I know you have an unresolved Way of the Hero, but when it's just normally pointing towards forest completion, it's a little interesting. I'm getting a skull count here. Skull check-in, 13 for barrel.
It was able to get 10.
Was able to get 10. So it could potentially turn in 10 skulls. Have no idea what Sponge is at, so.
Sponge might not be on 10 yet, looking like on the.
According to our tracker, yeah.
I know Sponge played a seed recently where there was something on 20, and I think he may have last locationed it.
Oof. Getting some froggies. Just frogs. Sponge can have a lot of easier time, yeah, here in Forest with the shields.
I think on Frogs 1, nice to pick that up in this section.
Yeah.
Sponge will have Serenade in a scale if he wanted to go to Jabu, so
yeah.
That might have been a last location spot.
Sponge got their 6th skull in Forest, oof.
Nice one. Oh, there's another huge ruby.
There's nothing going on in Forest. Sponge already did River.
Did he have storms at the time? He didn't have storms?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Cool. Alright.
Yes, we've seen frogs.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. For some reason I thought storms was on Minuet.
Just not a lot to talk about at this point. I guess Sponge goes to fire or water after this.
Kind of duplicating stuff that we're seeing. Once Barrel gets into Jabba will be some new stuff, but Jabba's kind of slow. It's been kind of a fun qualifier season thus far. We've had quite a load of interesting matches, lots of runners getting involved. I think, did we work out that this was both of the runners' first qualifiers that they're getting into? I can double check.
I think Sponge has played some SGL practice seeds. I don't think he's actually played a qual though.
Yeah, this is definitely both runners' first qualifier. We have, I'll go through the list for now whilst we're seeing stuff that we're already seeing. So, top of the tree at the moment is Gav. Second is Engel, then Kevin, Fabio, more so Leone, absolutely ripping it apart at the moment, is in 5th. Cariosa, Vidya James in 7th, Ethereum in 8th, Phantom in 9th, and Breadcoon in 10th. They're pretty much the runners that have done 3 quals, Makai, Kasinja, and Krez as well. So, yeah, interesting to see that. We've still got, what, like 4 more quals after this?
No idea.
Yeah, so still some quals to go. Still a lot of runners on 2 and 3.
How many do you need?
I'm doing the qual on Saturday for my 3rd.
How many do you need to?
3.
3. Okay.
3, or if you want to ditch off your last score, then you need to do 5. Zephyr, do you know when you're playing? Just so I can avoid you.
Trying to make each other look better.
Hey, I don't want to play against good people.
Ah.
Okay, heading into Jabba with the fish. Cool, okay. I can dodge you then, that's fine.
Yeah.
Second wallet for barrel.
Meg has been defeated for Sponge. Poor Meg.
Ghosts are down. Right, inside the big fish.
This is some great choppy music. Oh, we gotta get rid of the battle music first. I actually have combat music turned off.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does get in the way.
It gets annoying because it constantly switches between two soundtracks.
Yeah, interesting. If you find an item and you've gone, interesting. The first 3 checks are pretty close together, so maybe you just do those 3. And then just do Baronade if you don't find anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find something in the first 3 checks, then you might just leave.
Well, this doesn't have the shortcut turned on, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so you gotta do all of it.
Yeah, imagine it being Zaris and it's for Darunia.
Ugh. I told you not to put that idea in my head, Zephyr. Could be for Skull Kid.
Yeah, Drew hates Dad. Secret Dad hater. Aren't you, Drew? You want to get out of it.
Drew. I dislike Jabu as much as the next guy, but Dancing Dad, seriously? Is Sponge gonna show us the cool, awesome Zero cycle?
Yeah, very likely. He's
Sponge is pretty good at doing it.
pretty good at doing that.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Here we go.
Ooh, let's go. Nice. Zero cycle from Sponge.
Easy. Easy game.
Yeah, so that is a cool trick. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's called Zero cycle because he technically never gets into the tennis phase.
Something to do with hitting him with an arrow early gets him stuck behind a fence.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
because that's how you can kill the King of Evil. Or his phantom, anyway.
His ghost.
Okay, another required dungeon down, another dungeon with nothing in it.
A foolish force.
Yeah, completely a dud, so won't be surprised to see a forest is foolish in. Second check in Jabu. It's a big chest!
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh god, game, please no, not again.
It's a bottle! That is
a big...
Harold's first bottle that he can use. Well, he actually has Ruto's letter now, so bottle at a bad time.
Yes, Drunus, that is the big, that's big, that right, it's big. That is a big item for Barrel here. He could just use that bottle to clip into Ganon's for all we know, right? Honestly, bottles are really powerful in, like, speedruns. Like, when you're actually doing, like, glitched speedruns and stuff, bottles are broken in this game.
Yeah, it allows you to do column B and things like that, and RBA and those kind of shenanigans.
I agree, Zephyr. That is one of the issues I run into, actually, because they've put bomb chews in big chests. That was the main issue I had with Triforce Blitz, was when you're getting towards the end of a seed and you're just wanting to find your last few items, or in Triforce Blitz, the last Triforce, having more items in big chests was just, it stresses me out. There's a really good clip of me getting baited by that, because I thought there was a Triforce piece in toilet. I did toilet, ended up being a big chest, thought it ended up being double defense.
That was quite funny.
That was hilarious. I went and got Dastar and everything. I'm like, Dastar, please, I have toilet. It is one of the curses of having chest-size matches contents. Always expect a disappointment. Bias, listen here, okay? It's been a day. A very sleep-deprived day.
So, when Barrel picks up Zarya's, he's not going to be able to do Dad straight away because he has to get it as adult.
Yeah. I mean, you're right there, though.
So, do you just age change back, go back to do a long walk to Goron City?
Oh, that is true. I mean, we don't have minuet. Shit, never mind.
I mean, you've pushed to kind of one of these things that one of the runners spoke about in the last restream.
You play Serenade into Zor's domain, leave domain, take the shortcut to Lost Woods, and take the shortcut to Goron City.
It'd be great if Barrel had a Scale or Serenade, though.
He doesn't have a Serenade, that's an ice!
One of the runners in the other stream was saying that, you kind of head towards the gambles that you have. So, if you've done this, you picked up the Saurias, then you would continue on with the gamble rather than moving on to doing something else. But I think Barrel might do that.
You must commit, right? You commit.
Commit to your gambles, yeah.
Yep, and here's the fire snack on Sponge's side. Sponge is gonna soak up all the flames. Do you know what Sponge's favorite dungeon is?
Not a clue.
Water Temple. Because he just soaks it all up.
Oh my god.
Did he get troll hold?
Sponge actually now has a ton of shoes to do the shoes trap. So it kind of looks like that Barrel is quite ahead.
Barrel is committed to this.
One of the things is that Barrel hasn't done GTG yet, and if Dad doesn't have anything, then I think GTG is the best option for him in terms of density, so we could see him kind of lose that advantage he's got at the moment. There's the key that we need to continue climbing.
I think Barrel has a little bit more knowledge than Sponge, but Sponge definitely has the execution on his side. So Sponge getting his Kokiri Emeralds, beating fire, and obviously going to keep going in fire, right? It's way of the hero. Was Volve a key by any chance?
Volve was a key, yeah.
Volve was a key, okay. I don't actually think Barrel climbed to the top of fire.
Yeah, I don't know if the tracker tracking Barrel has a indication if he did all of it. He definitely did, yeah.
God, this song on Baronade is so bad.
Nice little recovery here to hit the top of Baronade, and you can stun him that way. That's really good. It's hard
to our trackers, Barrel got to the compass chest, but they don't think they got to Hammer chest.
I wonder if they had like key logic that they knew that it was remaining keys. So
I don't have any hints for the flare dancers atop the fire temple, so
no. We'll kind of keep an eye on the keys and fire when Sponge does this.
Did he check highest Goron?
Okay, Jabu is dirt. Will not be hinted foolish because of the bottle. Oh, it's bottle logs. It could be hinted foolish, actually.
Not necessarily, Tobias. You can have a peer on a key on peer be required.
Yeah, I think we needed the Pierre key.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm like...
Which would make kind of sense that the last two checks would be keys if we needed the Pierre key. And then if compass was an item, then there's your two remaining keys.
I'm sorry, barrel using. Okay.
Yeah, he has a bomb bag.
You do have a Kokiri sword barrel.
I'm pretty sure that's an item. It is an item. Yeah, on the shortcut.
Yeah. Here always has the key to your heart. Ketchup.
Didn't want to place the bomb there.
Sure, yeah. Pierre has the key to my heart when he doesn't soft lock my game.
You know that ketchup. You know that Westlife song, "Queen of My Heart." That's what I've got singing in my head, but it's "Key of My Heart" at the moment.
Oh lord. All right, Barrel's gonna get this song, be heavily disappointed in himself, and then move on.
We still don't 100% know that this is Cyrus.
Drum roll, please. It's Cyrus.
It is though.
And there's the child
and the sword goes back.
And there it is.
The sword goes back.
We all knew it was coming, chat. You see, if I had a Google Home, I would say that, but I don't actually have a Google Home. I wonder if my phone will pick it up, though. I do have a Google phone.
I mean, it's a great Westlife song.
We're off to Dancing Dad. Slaps isn't the right word. Oh, how? Why? If a song slaps, it just means it's good.
I'd love to hear Ketchup say the word slap.
It's what all the young kids use these days to describe something that's good. It slaps. Right? That's what we use today to describe something, right? It slaps. Yeah, and even my roommate agrees with me on that one.
Not enough to pick up 20. I think he had 18 schools. Barrel did. Or something like 18,
Oh,
17
18?
schools.
How did he get from 13 to 18? I have questions.
There's 4 in Jabu and 1 in Fountain.
Oh, fair. I am not the kids these days, apparently. I've learned that very well from my younger brother.
I'm thinking off the chain. I don't think I've ever used that phrase before. Off the chain.
We could say I've always said
it,
something's off the hook. Maybe that comes from that. I don't know. Sponge, what do you think of this boomerang?
Have a boomerang.
Have a boomerang.
You will have it and you will like it.
Yes. You know the dungeon you've been putting off for so long? Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes Dad. And this is the last
we still have Skull Kid.
Goron City check, so.
We also still have Skull Kid though. Skull Kid is technically Sarius locked as well.
Yeah.
That is not how you use that phrase, Ketchup. I will tell you that much.
Pawsies?
Pawsy, oh, that's bottle per set.
That's not what we want.
That's not what we want.
I mean, when Barrel goes and does King Zora, he could use it there. Time to get a kid. I mean, it definitely means the fire arrows are way of the hero.
I'm telling you, Din's is at the top of Shadow for Mirror Shield on Bongo Bongo. We just need to get the strength 2 for us to get there.
Sponge is about to head to the compass check, so we'll keep an eye out for what this is. Ooh, not doing School Kid.
Interesting. movie, you just forgot about it?
He's just remembered. Whew.
Yeah, alright.
Wipe the sweat off that brow.
Definitely because I was nervous about Barrel, not because it's 1,000 degrees in my room at the moment.
Okay. Compass chest is an item. So well done for Barrel and Sponge picking up on the key counter now. I mean, it's not hard. There's 2 keys left. You've got 0 keys, but it's good that they're thinking about that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Sponge not getting rid of the BK like he did with Prelude in the weekly.
Oh, he did that?
And School Kid is dead.
It's just Jabu for sorries. Oh shit.
Well.
Actually, that's interesting. That has some logical implications, doesn't it?
It has implications of
somehow, someway, Forest locks Minuet. That's what that means, which is interesting, and I'd like to know how.
Oh, you need the Rang to get both Sarias and Minuet.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
If it's Bombshoe Bowling.
If it's just been sitting here on Bombshoe Bowling, I'm going to cry.
It's just chilling here. Oh, they're both doing that at the same time.
No, it's dead.
Pieces.
They haven't done Market at all, which is a little interesting.
Yeah, Richard's not been done. Pyro Castle's dead, so that's a check that we don't need to do. Big Pose.
Barrel's going back to Child Spirit.
Going back to Child Spirit.
He's gonna climb. Well, you can. There is a key.
Yeah.
Sponge going to Jabu, unfortunately.
Yeah, Sponge made the decision to do the.
No, he's not.
Bomb check first. Okay.
Where are we going, Sponge? You have Prelude. Where are we going? Oh, this is Lab Dive.
Lab Dive. Nice.
Yeah. He's gonna do Child Lake. Hopefully he'll do Child Fields too. We got a hint for Valley, right? DC is Way of the Hero! That's for the hook shot.
Well, it's definitely not the bomb bag, isn't it? So it's got to be...
it's the hook shot.
Thanks,
game. Everyone, take a dip, say hi to my cousin. If you don't know, this is Pixelated Shark. He's my cousin, who lives down here at the bottom of the Lab Dive. Don't ask me why, he just does. Nope, nothing here.
More worthless Way of the Heroes. I think all of our Way of the Heroes are pointless.
Yep.
Pointless or bait.
Well, maybe with the exception of Storms. Because Storms did give us a strength. But Jax, I'm the shark of science in my family. There can't be 2 of us.
So we get to find out whether this is a key or not. We're all assuming it is. It might be the sunblock chest. Could be the sunblock chest.
Could be the sunblock chest.
I think it has to be, because otherwise what will Fire Arrows be for if Wasteland's dead?
That's a good question. The tomb was dead too.
So if you peeked the right hand, you could avoid this.
Damn.
I mean, you can pick up the key. The key's cool. Go and pick up the key. Go fishing. Oh look, there's strength 2.
There it is.
It has to be somewhere.
That's a key.
It has to be somewhere. And Sponge is probably now thinking Jabu is just for forest access.
Yeah, he's gonna get this key on Child side just to be on the safe side. And then he's probably gonna come here, do most what he can until he gets Mirror Shield locked.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're in casino mode for a Mirror Shield, chat. Buckle up.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab me a monster from my fridge, so let me just walk 2 steps to my fridge. I didn't even have to get out of my chair. I could have just rolled my chair over here. I don't know why I got out of my chair to do this.
No worries.
Well, actually, it's just because I need to put a new one in. I only have enough room in my fridge to put one in at a time, so. I have a really small fridge.
There's a key on a fire lock check, so
Yep.
there's our fire arrows. Yeah, and this check that Barrel's doing, you can peek from the bottom of the Spirit Temple.
Hard to tell sometimes, though.
If it's big, you can see it.
Yeah.
If it's small, you can't.
Well, if this is a key, then technically long shots required. Man, it's a big.
It is a big chest.
No! Oh God, here it is.
It's French vanilla. It's in the wrong hand.
Sponge, please keep. Well, actually, Sponge has the long shot, so it doesn't actually matter because I have a feeling Sponge is gonna come here.
That's no
Anyway. Zephyr, I need you to close the spoiler log, please. Zephyr, please.
Wow, the jet that is the seed. If you skip the Jabu and do child fishing.
So we are in no mode. Sponge is the mirror shield away from go mode, and Barrel's going the wrong age. So.
Yeah, child fishing and adult fishing are two different checks.
Sponge is gonna be fine here because Sponge can get that as an adult because he has the long shot.
Barrel's other issue is that he doesn't have Serenade, so you're never going to Lake Hylia, aren't you, as child until you pick up that. And yeah,
Sponge might be going ice, or not Sponge. Barrel might be going ice.
Yeah, this could be a big ice play. It's completely reasonable, knowing that well, he doesn't know it's in logic yet, but it's ALR. Like, we're going to be able to get into ice at some point.
You'll never defeat me without the light arrows I hid in the ice cavern.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely needs to go in there to get the light arrows, but won't find any progression in that.
The issue, it's night for Sponge. I think Sponge wants to peek this, but it's night, so. But it's okay. Sponge can get this. He'll get up there, realize it's a big chest.
Yeah, you're gonna clear it anyway.
Sponge is gonna get the mirror shield chest.
It's only really important to peek it if you are doing it as child. And you're climbing as child.
If Sponge doesn't get this mirror shield, I'm gonna be asking some questions in the interview.
I mean, he's gonna get it. There's no reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah. Sponge, are you okay? Did you have a stroke while playing the seed? Did neurons not connect to your brain? Did something misfire?
Yeah, Barrel roll into ice because didn't plant the bean like Sponge did.
See what you did.
You can just see how much quicker taking the bean is.
I see what you did there, Chuckles.
I mean, I intentionally said rolling.
Yeah, I know.
Legit rolling.
Anywho, a Sponge continues to soak up this stream.
Oh, here's the BK. Early BK. So, we never found Dins. Probably just sitting in gallons.
At the top of Shadow. We're at the top of Shadow. At the top of Spirit. Yeah, the game fucked up and it's somehow in,
Well, that to be not see. Didn't see any of water. And we never got our Baron Dungeon. And oh, there's the final slingshot in the mirror chest. Yeah, Zeph showed off on Restream with the strat that I think I've only seen Floosh do as a rando player, and I was massively impressed when I saw you do it, Zeph. So I was like, whoa, that's good. Barrel peeking the light arrows that aren't the light arrows.
this music is interesting for the ice cavern.
It's fitting. Like it suits it.
Fitting.
It's really good. Didn't know flute was a fan. Just follows you, Zeth. Just copies everything you do.
Shield. Build a sponge now.
Hey, we saw Mario do the hovers backflip back onto the platform strap where Barrel is at the moment. I was pretty impressed with that as well. People are just good at this game.
Yeah. Better than I could ever be.
Better than any of us.
Honestly, a sponge does not win S6. It was rigged.
If he comes second place again, that'd be hilarious.
If he comes second place for 3 seasons in a row, it was rigged.
Yeah, I always thought it was a myth, Zeth. I've always had people talk about it, but I never saw anybody do it. So I thought it was a lie. But it's not. It was the truth.
So, Beryl gonna get the Serenade and gonna get the light arrows here.
Mm-hmm. Then we'll be continuing. So a good time.
Yes, but the B-mouse are getting in the way.
Good time to let everybody know that we are on a 15-minute delay, and I can now inform everybody in chat that we do have a finisher in this qualifier. Cariosa has finished with a time of 2 hours and 19 seconds. So GG's to Cariosa for winning this qualifier.
Cariosa. Oh, Cariosa. Yes, GG's to Cariosa.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who gets a good time here is going to be Jabu skippers. And nobody is surprised that Cariosa is first.
Yep, exactly.
The lack of surprise of anybody. I have beaten Cariosa once. I will say that. In
Yeah,
one of the
I can confirm.
many races that I have played. Twice! I beat Cariosa twice in one day.
Yeah,
Twice in one day.
I was there for that.
I don't think Triforce Blitz counts though.
I was technically there for both of them.
I was there too.
I was just watching one and I was also playing in one of them.
Oh, that's
so.
true. That's true. The only time I get to gloat in my Ocarina of Time career.
I've beaten Chuckles once in Triforce Blitz.
What's Barrow missing? Barrow is missing Strength 2, which is on Child Fisher. He's also not missing anything else. That's the last thing, because he has the Mirror Shield. So
Can confirm now it is double defense on the arch. Getting a good view of that now. Can confirm double defense is on the arch.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, we do know.
Boss key for Spirit yet?
It was in the lower adult check.
Okay. Yep, then this is a rush to Twin Rova. Time to go beat up the trolls. Oh, that sucks, Barrel. Fucking ice geese, bruh. Fuck ice geese, man.
Yo, got the glitch list up there. Well done.
You got it twice. You got knocked off the first time.
With the key.
Ice geese, yeah.
The Sponge is gonna blitz through this. Gonna beat up Twin Rover.
Yeah.
And then rock up the tower. So Sponge really doesn't have a lot left on the clock of the seed.
20 minutes max. Well, depending on how Twin Rova goes.
Yeah, Twin Rover can be a troll. That's the
Twin
ice
Rova.
arrow.
Yeah, Twin Rova also was more known as Troll Rova. Anytime I also walk into Twin Rova's room, if you ever come watch my stream and you don't want to hear some not so nice things, I would also suggest you mute my stream when I walk into Twin Rova's room.
You just don't like any female bosses. Do you hate Volvagia as well?
No! I just call Volvagia a fire snack.
Do you hate Bongo? Bongo is gender neutral.
No, I do not hate Bongo.
King Dodongo, clearly he, him, for being a king.
He's a king.
Jabu, gender neutral.
Well, Jabu's a god. Jabu's a deity.
Gender neutral.
Morpha's an amoeba. It doesn't even have a gender.
And then, what, Phantom Ganon? Probably. He's the king of evil. Phantom.
He's the phantom of the king of evil.
Yeah.
Jack.
And then we can all, like, we don't want to consider Dead Hands' gender, because that's just a terrifying thing to think about.
Terrifying. Morpha's an anime boss, that's fine. I'm done with that.
Barrel doing field. I don't know whether
Finally.
we'll see the third strength here. This is a location where a strength could be. But yeah, that child fishing check is really secluded. At least Barrel does have Serenade now, so when he does go child, probably we'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly.
And we're joined by SpeedGaming Live 2. Welcome in, Raiders. I don't know what they were doing over there. Probably some other qualifier tournament thing that SpeedGaming does. But welcome into Ocarina of Time Randomizer. If you don't know what that is, this is the game that came out in God, I forgot which year. It is the same original game, but we have just taken all the items and put them in random locations, and we are racing to see who can find them and beat the game the fastest. And currently, Sponge is winning. Sponge is winning, having to just beat probably my least favorite boss in the game, which is now dead. And then he's off to go make some bacon. And when we say make bacon, we mean go beat up Ganon and Ganondorf.
Yeah, we've had a fun race. We had quite an interesting logical chain that took Wooden Barrel inside Jabu Jabu, which was not required. It was just to get to one of the dungeons we needed to complete. It was just the forest access. Sponge was able to skip that by finding his one of his go mode items, which was strength 2.
I'm sorry, no, that was too thick to be strength 3, right?
Ooh, no, I didn't see that.
I think that was too thick. I saw something brown, but I think it was too thick to be strength 3. I think it was too thick. You know how strengths are pretty thin? I think that was a little too thick.
You keep on saying thick.
Thick. With 2 C's.
Thick with 2 C's. Barrel is unfortunately heading into GTG, which is not the place where he needs to go to, but it makes sense because it's the most dense area. And also Barrel would have seen Cariosa's finish by now, would be thinking, oh, this is kind of somewhere easy, isn't it? And GTG would be a smart play, but it's not there.
Would have been our third bomb bag. Yeah, GGG is way more check dense than Lake. I think he might... Oh, we're outrunning the guards! Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah, out of it! Oh, we're gonna get to
They somehow magically pull you in.
Yeah. You start riding through them and then you're like, I'll stop, it's fine. Let's have a look at the qualifier sheet. This is Cariosa's 5th race. So they're going to drop their lowest, which was an 85. And probably will get a fair chunk of points here. So that might put Cariosa into the top spot for the qualifiers.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh, spices.
VOD diving is pretty certain that's strength 3. Oh, that could be pretty nasty for Barrel. Because, you know, you always have that hope. There are 3 strengths in this game. And at the moment, those 2 strengths do not lock each other. So, you know, the possibility of a 3rd strength just lying around is always a possibility, but I saw something brown and it kind of shined, so I'm like, maybe it's strength 3, and then Sponge walked away.
If that's strength 3, that means the other 2 strengths are Way of the Hero. And that means we could have not had friggin' fire, or not had bloody Kakiri Forest as Way of the Heroes. We could have had Lake Hylia as Way of the Hero, and everybody would be lapping the seed up, but no.
Well, I think that satisfies the Storm's Way of the Hero.
I mean, we still only have 1 magic.
That is true.
Which is the other thing we got from SFN. But, I mean, SFN is Way of the Hero for Storms because the hammer is Storm's locked.
Well, yeah. Maybe it was a big poop. Maybe it was. Maybe Sponge just took a shit so hard on Twin Rova.
Oh. Okay.
We're all gonna get baited in here. You'll never defeat me with the light arrows in the ice cavern.
Yeah, both runners got the ice cavern light arrows before going into light arrow.
Meryl, I have a question on what that was.
Sometimes you internally just don't want to do the toilet, and therefore you mess up.
Barrel's gonna get his long shot, like, now.
Okay, second place, E-Cola. Just finished with a time of 2:10:40.
Beat me to it.
E-Cola.
I was just about to say that too. I was just double checking the time one more time to make sure it wasn't too early.
Sponge is in Ganon.
Sponge is in Ganon. Chat, get ready. We still got. It's time to make some bacon. We all love bacon.
This qual had 11 people in it, and that was our second finish.
Yeah, we are on a 15-minute delay for just, you know, to make sure everyone's not peeking at other people's streams and, you know.
Oh, doing the peeky peeks.
The peeky peeks.
Yeah, how would you get to Lake Hylia if you didn't have Serenade? That's kind of funny.
You walk. Alright, now, Sponge is entering the very delicate process of making bacon in OTR. Right, so first we have to tenderize our meat by smashing it with the Megaton hammer a couple times. Now that Sponge has tenderized your meat of choice, what is bacon normally? Pork? Pork? Pig? It's pig. We are now going to slice it and dice it. We're going to get it nice and thick, because who likes thin-cut bacon? So that's what we're going to do. Sponge is now in the process of cutting up our bacon in preparation for cooking it. And now that he has sliced it, Zelda's going to come in with the heat of 10,000 suns and cook our bacon to the nice right crispiness. And get your GGs in chat as Sponge is coming in 3rd place in this qual and 1st here on Restream. Get your GGs in chat.
GG Sponge!
GG Sponge! So Sponge coming in 3rd place with a time of 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 55 seconds.
I mean, any time that you're going to be able to skip Jabu is going to feel like a good time when you see Goku away with the hero boomerang. So, very nice. Good time to pick up the Strength 2. That was definitely just a case of if you went to Ice and had Serenade, then you're taking the scale route to Jabu, you pick up the Strength 2, you're like, you deduce that it's probably just forest access. You take the Strength 2, you do your progression dungeon, you find the Mirror Shield.
Well, even if you came here early and got that scale... We're joined by Sponge! GG's, Sponge.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
That felt like a horrible qualifier to play if you didn't find that Strength 2, which is currently where Barrel is doing at the moment, so that's where we are on this side.
You're not doing Ice Cavern under an hour this season. Come on. Y'all know the drill by now.
I know! I'm like, is Sponge going to Ice? Sponge is going to Ice. There's no shock here. Moving on.
You had multiple progression dungeons to do, and you were in Ice Cavern, so other than your love for Ice Cavern, was there any other specific reason why you were in there?
I didn't have a shield, I didn't have bombs, and I didn't have money for a tunic. And I'm like, I really don't want to do fire right now. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna do something that I know is good and just pray that I get any of those things.
Yeah. I think the story of the tape for the people who have finished versus people still kind of playing at the moment is if you go Ice, you pick up Serenade, you pick up the scale, you're able to pick up the Strength 2 before going into Jabu. Spoilers, Jabu has this Saria song. And
yeah, I called that immediately. I'm like, this shit's bait, but I don't really have anything better to do. And
we all knew
City's way the hero. Goron City's way the hero, and it's like, well, Tarunia is still kind of looking at me funny, so I guess I'll do Jabu.
Yeah, we all knew it was bait. It's the second seed in the row that Jabu's been bait, because last qualifier it was for the lens to cross the wasteland. Today it was just for forest access. When you picked up that Strength 3, what were you kind of thinking?
Strength 2.
Strength 2, sorry, yeah.
I'm like, thank God I don't have to do Jabu. At least not right now.
So, interesting fact, Barrel went and did Child Spirit and climbed Child Spirit and got the Mirror Shield. I kid you not, maybe a couple seconds after you got Strength 2, so we're like, oh, well, we know where everything is now.
Yeah, with the Child Spirit hint, I'm like, okay, there's just one key. Like, I know I could climb, but what if I just don't need to climb? What if the seed is really cool like that? And if you climb, you save a lot of time. Well, frankly, even if I climbed, I still feel like I do all this cool shit and before doing progression.
Yeah, honestly, climbing Spirit didn't really give you a lot. The only thing that it definitely confirmed to us was the fire arrows probably being way of the hero in Goron City, because there is a key in the sunblock room, and we don't have Din's Fire yet. We're still missing Din's Fire.
It's in Ganon's.
It's in Ganon's? Well, there we go.
It has to be. I didn't check it, but that's the only place it could be.
I mean, it makes sense.
It could be at the top of Spirit.
Yeah, it could be, but it's much more likely to be Strength 3 locked in Light Trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we know that the Strength 3 is on Twin Row, and that kind of reduces any other potential for...
I'm not 100%, but I was pretty sure while I was playing that was Strength 3. I was laughing about it.
I saw you backing away. I'm like, is that Strength 3? That seems kind of thick, but maybe it's just VC eyes.
You asking the worst possible person to tell you if a freestanding item is what it actually is.
I don't have my glasses on, so don't ask me either.
You spent a good 10 minutes, a good 10 seconds looking at the bottom of the icy waters, and I was thinking, light arrows, is Sponge going to do this again?
I was double checking. I'm like, do I have a slingshot? Yes, I could just be seeds.
Because we didn't know. We couldn't see from the screen.
Is that the light arrows, or is that just a huge roofie? Wait a minute. And then obviously the light arrows were just in Ice Cavern.
Just a shit ton of money down there.
Yeah, so it must have felt good when you found the light arrows. It was like, well, at least like this part of Ice Cavern's required.
Ice is always required.
Ice is always required.
I never had any doubt in my mind.
Because you planted the bean in River as well.
Oh, I knew I was playing.
That's really like,
See,
I'm actually
I-
gonna set this up for when I inevitably do Ice Cavern.
Yeah, I took a note out of Sponge's book, and in my league seed, I was in ice in under 30 minutes. I
That's
still
what
lost,
I'm talking about.
but it was required.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. At least you go out with dignity.
Yep, I got Rudo's letter. I think like the second item got bomb shoes, and then went, well, I guess I'll just go to ice.
So what's your position with the tournament? I know you're going to do the live event. Have you had thoughts about squeezing in a couple of quals and doing the online event as well to get a bit of practice in, or see if you can take down the online tournament?
No, Karios or Icola is gonna win the online tournament. I'm not even worried about that. But I can't do the online tournament. It doesn't fit with my schedule, but I am gonna be with the live tournament. I'm just doing quals for fun.
Yes, cool.
And
That's
it's
good to
extra
know.
practice, of course. So.
It's the same setting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the environment is totally different when you're sitting across from your opponent. Like, if there's one thing I would recommend any player to do before they officially stop playing, it's play a live race, like in a competitive tournament. Like it's a really awesome but yet really scary feeling at the same time.
I'm trying to be convinced to go to the live to commentate, so we'll see if that happens.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool if we have a really good squad going this year. Lots of really hyped players. And
I'm
lots
excited.
Of Canadians as well.
Lots of Canadians. Does that mean there's gonna be a lot of poutine? I'm down for
Lots
some
of Canadians, eh?
poutine.
Hey,
What the hell?
if
Can you bring poutine, please?
if you get the experience of playing against what the hell's happened and you win and you get the chance to say, get wrecked, what the hell's happened, you've got to take it. You've got to
Gotta
take
take
it.
it.
Nah, I'm gonna shake his hand. I'm gonna look him right in the eye. I'm gonna say, "Good game, Chief." I'm gonna walk off into the sunset.
Wow, and then the credits roll.
Credits roll. Rando career over. That's it.
That was game one of the group phase, and the credits roll.
I don't think that's a problem. What the hell is this so washed?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ripping somebody when they're not even here. That's something. That's some attitude there.
Yeah, I hear he
Himself
takes.
said he's washed.
I hear he takes really long showers because he's too
Okay.
busy doing his shower beers.
You said in the chat today, in the race time chat, that you just had a shower, and I almost posted like shower beer in there, like in there, but I didn't.
But yeah, I one of my favorite parts about this seed was, funnily enough, my SpeedGaming Live match in 2019, way back in the day. When I was playing Beryl, I actually lost because Beryl did hookless GTG and found a hook shot in there. And so
Oh
I was kinda laughing my
wow!
butt
That
off
the
when I-
irony of that.
Yeah, like of course.
Actually, Beryl found the hook shot in DC before you found a hook shot in GTG. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm like, well, I'm gonna buy choose. What the hell am I doing in GTG? But whatever.
Yeah, because we discussed this as well when you went there, and I said that you're halfway to GTG, you may as well kind of do GTG. And chat, including Zeph and Drew, were kind of like, well, especially Zeph was like, if he finds something in here, then this is just fucking stupid. But yeah, when you went into DC and picked up basically the items you found in GTG,
Yeah, exactly.
I bet that wasn't the best of feelings at that time.
It was
Well,
funny.
in DC, being Way of the Hero is even more hilarious because it's just for the hook shot.
Yeah. That was fun though. I like doing cool, nifty little stuff like that. It feels like I get to put on a show for the
Oh,
The
we
reshoot
loved the
beat.
Ice Cavern strats. That was so cool to watch. The hover boot strat in Ice Cavern. I need to learn to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you did some proper swag strats with the hover boots and the double gainers, and it was
Obviously,
really good to see.
your specialty of Zero Cycle Phantom Ganon.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I'm like, I had the BGS equipped, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Going with the style.
So-
Someone pointed that out. Someone pointed that out. I
Yeah.
don't know if it was Zeph or if it was Drunas. One of them pointed it out.
Yeah, that you unequips it just to do that. But no, it's great to see. I mean, you're clearly one of the, I don't know, I'd say top 3 executioners in the game.
I don't know
killing
about that.
people.
I don't know about that, Chief, but
Like I
I
said,
don't know, I
Sponge
think
is
you're
judge
pretty good.
and
You're pretty good.
executioner. Yeah,
You're pretty
Sponge is judge and executioner because he just soaks up everybody else.
Drew with the correct opinion of you being a show-off, so...
Oh, Barrel's doing fishing! Barrel's doing jab fishing! Let's go!
Yay!
Yay!
Let's go, Barrel.
There's very little left in the seed for Barrel to do, but I'm happy.
Yeah, he just turned in 20 skulls. 20 skulls was the claim check.
This is just like, some people could argue that you do the bad play and you get rewarded. Some people will argue that. I'm not saying it. Other people argue it. And Barrel just followed his way of the heroes, and yeah, unfortunately was in a position where he couldn't pick up the strength until now.
And there's
It's an ass to get to.
Yep. See, if only he had rushed Ice Cavern and gotten Serenade sooner.
That's it. But at least it's in go.
At least he's in go.
We are 2 hours and 24 into the seed, and at 2 hours 24, we still have no further finishers. We still only have Cariosa, who won this qual at 2 hours in, and then Ecola, who took another 10 minutes to finish at 2:10, and then spun closely behind 2 minutes after at 2:12. So at this point, at 2:24, there are no other finishers.
And the point drop-off is going to be brutal this qual.
It is going to be really brutal. So we take how the qual points are worked out is that we take the par score, depending on how many people enter the qual, but in this qual it'll be the top 3 people. And then the max amount you can get is 110 points, and the lowest that you can get if you finish is 10. And yes, the par score, the average score is taken from the top 3, and then you're calculated between those 3 scores. And the slower that you go, the more points that you're going to likely lose. So it looks like you 3 are going to get bonkers amounts of points, and then the drop-off is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, with seeds like this, I feel like that's going to be... It's kind of the unfortunate reality of which qual you join determines how many points you get for some people.
This seed is if you got baited into Jabu or not.
Yeah, I think it's a little more than that, because that's a very long time for just Jabu to be the difference.
That is true.
How early you go to... I'm gonna be real, it's how early you go to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that's it. That is, if you have Serenade, and you get
take the other
scale
way.
from
Jabu,
how fast you get a... Yeah. Well, or if you rush GTG, because GTG also had a scale, right? I mean,
yeah, but then you don't take the lake to get to Jabu. You go upriver. Or you go through Lost Woods. And then maybe you do Jabu. Maybe you do straight Child Lake after Jabu, but you're still doing Jabu.
And everything else you need is just on the way. You know, you pick up the shoes, you're able to do DC, pick up the hook shot, pick up the bow from Rufio, pick up the bomb bag from King Dodongo, which is progression, and then, you know, Storms is potentially Way of the Hero. Well, is Way of the Hero for the strength, also Way of the Hero for the hammer. Everything else is just kind of on the way.
Did we ever find the 3rd bomb bag?
Nope.
Only King Dodongo and the center of GTG, which if the center of GTG is the first logical bomb bag, then...
I had 8 keys going into the maze.
Yes.
It's very possible. The B-Boss chest wasn't a key.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, is that our first logical bomb bag? I'm like, come on.
I mean, Strength 2 isn't bomb locked as well, so the back of GTG is available. So it probably is.
Oh, I swear to God.
First bomb bag.
It's not the first time GTG has been GTG and hoarded stupid shit.
Gotta go to GTG.
GTG to GTG.
My favorite multi-role team names.
Yeah.
It's got some pretty good people in it as well.
It's pretty good. Oh, are they back in it again this season?
I don't know. There's a lot of...
there's no... They're a co-op team, not a war team, sorry. Because it's... TJ
because it was TJ and Samson. They were a co-op team, not a multi-role team.
I mean, they could just make a multi-role team.
They could.
And name it the same thing.
They could. If TJ's in the middle of a league match, I would ask him.
TJ's playing with T and Pacific.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cool.
Anything else y'all want to ask me about the seed?
I was going to have a question. No, I was going to just make a statement of it was quite nice that Fire allowed you to stop in the compass chest.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Yeah, I knew there was only one item left, so...
I got
Like,
to
I need
learn
to know
about
if this-
fire key logic today.
Yep. Because Hoover boats.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I mean, you played amazing. You always play amazingly, Sponge, and it's always great to watch you. It's great to have you here and talk to you.
That's not true.
Oh, come off there. You're lovely.
I did in fact text my dad and told him to put on your stream for my cat. So I don't know if he did it or not.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So hopefully she's watching somewhere, and my dad's just listening to me ramble on about stuff that he doesn't know.
Alrighty, so I hope y'all had a good time. I hope it was a good race. I'm gonna keep going then.
Best of luck for the live tournament if I don't speak to you in person before then.
Alrighty.
It's going to be so much fun to watch.
Yeah, no, it's going to be hype. Alright, I'll see you around, peeps. Have a good one.
In a bit. Thanks, Sponge.
GG's again.
I mean, we haven't actually done the whole kind of like shebang of like following people today. So, runners, we've just heard from Sponge, so thanks, Sponge, for jumping in, chatting to us, and letting us showcase you today. And we've got Wooden Barrel as well. Such an amazing streamer, so funny, so great to watch. They do a variety of different things. Playing a lot of DK64 rando at the moment as well, so please go and have a follow. Chatting nonsense to you today has been me, Chuckles501, and Baby Shark. So thanks, Baby Shark, for being with me.
I'm sleep deprived.
You are.
I'm sleep deprived and going insane. But this game is my drug, chat. Okay, it's what keeps me going. The thought of Zooter on its own is what gets me out of bed in the morning.
Tracking for us, we've got Mara. Thanks for tracking and just generally organising, helping organise, being an admin for this tournament. So cheers, Mara. Shannock's been around tracking and chatting. So thanks for keeping us sane, Shannock. I don't know if Lady Draco did track, but if Draco did track, then
they lost power.
Okay. I know Tobias has jumped in as well to help. So Tobias G. He is a G.
Yes, that is an unfortunate side effect of my name. And if you do sing it, you do owe me 500 channel points in my channel, because that is a thing on my channel. But yes, do go give Tobias also a follow. He sometimes does the zootering.
Does the zootering.
Does the
in this
zootering.
tournament, so good luck to Tobias as well in future events. And I think we should also just give a massive shout out to SpeedGaming as an organisation. I know we don't show a lot of Ocarina of Time on here, especially the randomizer. So thanks for giving us a place to having an amazing tournament, and thank you so much to allowing us to have us live as well in person. And it's going to be
thank you for putting
so
up with
good.
us, especially me. I know I'm a handful.
Thank you for putting up with me and Shark and the rest of us. So
for twice now. This is the second time we've done this.
I know, both of us together, yeah.
Yeah, they keep obviously they keep wanting us to come back, right? So we're doing something right.
Keep getting invited.
Yeah.
And of course, chat's been amazing. Thanks everybody for watching. As we kind of wrap up Twin Rover here, so chat's always been amazing. So I love you all. Thanks for listening to us and putting us straight when we get things wrong.
The fact that the hammer is not in the bomb grotto, but in the storm grotto.
Hammer is not bomb locked. No.
Yep.
We got there.
I got there at some point. My brain has little mental energy left. I've done fried it. And I still have a whole nother day to go.
Sucks to have to do stuff, isn't it, chat? Sucks to work.
It sucks, yeah. I'm not even working, technically.
Sucks to be a student.
Yeah. Your brain melts every 5 seconds.
We're at 232 in the scene, and I can tell you that at 232 there is no other finishers. We still only have the 3 people who clearly rushed ice. Cariosa, Ecola, and Sponge as a 1, 2, 3. So still waiting on the next person.
Somehow, someway, all the 3 of those peeps have plot armor.
And we get to listen to We Wish You a Merry Christmas
While fighting Twin Robot.
And here comes the ice. It's quite
Clearly, yeah.
very, very apt. I mean, I'm looking forward to Christmas, but I'm going to be sad when summer's over. I'm much more of a hot person than a cold person.
You want to come move here?
No, that's not even heat. That's just wet.
I keep getting warnings on my watch. The rain's coming. I'm like, oh, at this point, I've just gotten used to it. Wait a minute, you live in England. It rains all the time.
Yeah, but your wet is like hot wet. At least ours is like liquid wet.
That is true.
And like honestly, it hasn't rained here in God knows how long. We didn't get into the peak of
I
that.
don't. Yeah, we didn't. Unfortunately. Can we ask in the race room when the race is done?
I mean, we're pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think you really can, Mara. I think the 3 people did ice and everything else. And it being E. Cola, Cariosa, and Sponge, like, makes sense. Like, that story checks out. And like we were saying before, there's going to be a massive drop-off in points. We probably could see something like the top 3 getting 100 points, and then the next person, whenever they finish, could get like 80. It could be quite a low-scoring qual for the remainder of the players, even though they're going to come forward.
The difference between Karios and Icola is skip GTG/did GTG. I can see that.
Interesting. Yeah.
I can see that. There's a, what, 10-minute time difference? So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much the GTG time. Cariosa was our main tournament winner last year, so we know Cariosa's an absolute
not
genius.
last year. It was just in April or May.
Well,
May.
I mean, yeah, it was the 21-22 tournament.
Yeah, the S5, season 5.
I'm saying last year because we're starting to think about S6 now, so it feels like last year.
Yeah. Normally the standard tournaments normally start in what? October, November, and run until about May, June. Not May, June, April, May. Rarely they go into June. That's when they finish up normally.
Mera is just doing some mathematics for us.
As Beryl climbs the tower. Climb the tower. Climb higher, Beryl. Climb, go.
I can see you working out, Mera.
Roll it up.
It looks like it's working. So, provisional kind of points there would be that reading the top 3, that Cariosa would get 105 points, E-Color would get 97, and Sponge would get 96. These are provisional, these aren't calculated. And at 2:36, we still do not have a 4th place finisher. So we're still waiting on that finisher. So looking kind of good for potentially for Barrel to scoop up a good position.
Unfortunately, we have had one forfeit. I don't know if that affects how it's.
No.
We have had one forfeit. There's nothing wrong with forfeiting. I forfeit because I just get tired and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. Boink!
Lots of reasons. Could just be
Lots
we don't have
of
any FPA here as well, so
yeah, you get a VC crash. Tough luck.
Yeah. So here's Ganondorf.
At 2:37, there are no finishers still. Can Beryl get 4th place? Oh yes, the music. Oh come on.
So I'm assuming he stored BGS before doing this. Yeah. Okay. So nice little one cycle.
ruining the music.
Right. Mara, can I have a different commentator next time?
Oh. Boy, Chuckles. It's not my fault Barrel has a slap-ass soundtrack.
want a different co-commentator next time.
He wants no. What he wants, right? What he wants is different trackers, right? He doesn't like the trackers, right? It's definitely what he said.
I love the
Yeah.
I love the trackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Too much Baby Shark.
That's not what he said.
Shannock, I love you. No. How dare you?
See, Chuckles, you've done made Shannock cry. How dare you?
Shannock keeps me right. Tracks and make sure that I'm saying the right thing.
Shannock, we love you. We appreciate all the work you do, especially when it comes to taking notes.
Yeah, when me and Mara tracked the race last time, we were basically commentating together in the sidelines. It was good fun.
Shannock is our resident note keeper. Keeps all of our notes. Really good at using not Excel, whatever Google Sheets. Barrel in the middle of making of some bacon.
Yeah, on to the second and final phase of killing Ganon.
Yeah, we're slicing up the bacon, preparing it to be cooked. Ooh, we got the nice turnaround here. Whoosh, we're gonna slap him. Zelda cooking up the bacon. Is Sponge Rush FW?
No, Sponge Rush dice.
Sponge Rust Eyes, yeah.
So
Rust. Sponge Rusted Ice. That's because that's what happens.
Okay, here we go. Time of 2:40:13. That's actually good for 4th place for Barrel.
4th place, so yeah.
GG's for Barrel. There is a bit of a time difference in terms of points, but nice taking the 4th place position in what probably is the Barrel's first race of the SGL setting. So really good performance. Good to watch. A pretty nice race all in all. We had 3rd and 4th place on restreams today. So Quarry, a bit of a rundown on Sponge's routes. He did Ice in the start of Adult 2. He picked up Serenade and Scale from Ice. So when he was going towards Jabu to do the Boomerang Way of the Hero from the Fire Temple, he dips into Fishing and got the Strength, and then left Dared Spirit, and then got his Go Mode Mirror from Spirit, so didn't dip Jabu. And that's the story of the tape, and we are assuming that the 3 runners that won were able to kind of go Ice first and take that route into Jabu, picking up the Strength.
Yep.
So it's just a case of rando gonna rando. And that child fishing location is just in a ass location if you don't have Serenade, because there's no reason for you to go to Lake. You know that Valley doesn't have anything other than the Thrall's Wind. So you're not doing like Valley Lake at any point. So you're only going there until you get Serenade, because you don't need to do the Scarecrow. But there we go. That's the life of Rando, as we wait to see if Barrel would like to join us in the room.
Can ask you all kinds of questions and I don't know.
Shenanigans.
I was going somewhere with that.
So there we are. Fancy! Good to see some good runners. Good to showcase Ocarina of Time Randomizer here on SpeedGaming, which is great. And as much as I said that I would love another co-commentator, it's been fun having you here, Shark.
What do you think? Yeah, you say that now. No, it's all good fun. Thank you for putting up with me. Looks like we are not getting Barrel in for an interview. Don't think we're getting Barrel, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, the kind of stopping point for Barrel and the Seed is just a case of doing the dense play after looking for strength 2, doing things like GTG, doing the density, and unfortunately it's in a non-dense location. So, anywho, so I think we're not gonna pick up Barrel for a chat afterwards. So I think we're gonna call it a day.
Yep, gonna wrap it up. Thank you all so
So-
much for coming and hanging out. One last time, let's give a huge shout out to our runners, the Salty Sponge and Barrel, who are both 2 great runners at this game. Go give them a follow. I'm sure they'll be playing. I know Sponge normally plays OTR. I don't know what Barrel plays. I think Barrel's plays some DK64 Rando, right?
Yeah, lots of different things. Lots of fun stuff.
And of course, shout outs to our trackers today, Mara, Shannock, and Tobias, who stepped in at the last minute. And of course, thank you to Chuckles for putting up with my shenanigans and co-commentating with me today.
Yeah, thanks for spending your precious college time commentating for us here. It's been good quote, good fun. Nice
Good
shenanigans.
fun. A lot of shenanigans. So I will let whoever's restreaming this take it away.
Thanks, everyone. See you again for the next qualifier, which is on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. See you there.
Yep.